Okay, this is K-Rock. It is a really unique time and place right now, and I just want to review some events of the last, say 36 hours. We Are Change just hosted a, basically we had the PA set up at the Occupy movement on Saturday, and I got to speak there. They were very gracious, and I talked about local currency, gave a speech, and leaving that, I was kind of frustrated, and I'm trying to describe literally like a miracle that happened just now. We just drove back from Denver. It's 2:20 in the morning. We've been brainstorming for 5 hours talking about plans to solve the world's problems. Anyway, going down there tonight, so we left Denver, came back up to Breckenridge Saturday night. I worked on putting the video online from my speech there. And I was kind of frustrated because I'd yet to have anybody really talk to me about local currency, and I didn't feel like I was getting any traction. I was getting frustrated, and I wanted to go down anyway just to pitch the idea some more about local currency. And just to speed this up, we were driving down there. We got there, and our normal meeting place was closed. We didn't have it there. We're at some other remote spot, and the meeting that we had was maybe 15 people or so, a little less than normal because we changed spots. Anyway, I pitched the idea of the local currency, and it was greeted with warmth. And then we moved forward from there, and I pitched the other aspect of this is we can't just do local currencies in secret. We want this to be known. So we need to change multiple systems, not just the monetary system. It's a combination of things, but the usury is at the heart of it. It's the original sin, debt-based monetary systems, and we want to have a debate between Ron Paul and Bill Still in each of those camps, and we'd like to have Alex Jones host it. That would be a wonderful thing, and because that's the underlying thing, that's the most important topic. So we came up with the idea. Let me just add one little bit here. We want to expose this, and we were talking about how to become full-time truthers because that's our passion. Well, I've been thinking on this for a while, and basically what I want to do is set up a direct marketing system to sell a subscription to a Save the World program where multiple sources of information outside the corporate media from all spans of the dial, meaning libertarian, socialist, whatever, they have opportunity to pitch their ideas, and we come together with monetary systems, we debate them. It gives a venue for people to see this, and we set it up as a subscription that every single one of us can sell. Everybody can sell, and we make that power, invert that into a victory, into a Fonzie. It's inverting the Ponzi's that destroy. We want to invert that and make it a beautiful thing. Anyway, we sat there and discussed, and came up with the idea we want to have a video competition. And we all sat and we debated the different topics that it should be on. We eventually came to the realization we should have it on the solution. So you identify the problem, debt-based monetary systems, and then come up with the solution to save the world. Like, how do you pull that power away? What's the step program? And you have to do it in 3 minutes because eventually we want to put this on regular TV. So all the while, every individual we're hoping will do one of these. I'm going to make a pitch video to everybody that's on my Facebook, friends, and email list. Every single person, I'll make a group. I'll do whatever I need to do to spread awareness of this video initiative for as many people as possible to participate. There's a $1,000 prize, but whoever else wants to put prize money in, that's great. But what we'd really like to do is have a sustainable system and set up this direct marketing program. And we recognize that those things have been used for bad. It's just a technology. It could be used for good or bad, and we're going to make sure it's a transparent system, that it's owned by the universe, that the domain names, a lot of these domain names I actually own, like for instance thefonzie.com or the karmaarmy.com. I have those. I want to put those into the public domain. This isn't my thing, and I want to make sure it's beyond reproach that it's anything I'm trying to control. It's just that it's just happening. It's literally just happening right now. And I am so happy that tonight I went in there with fear that I was being rejected, and ultimately because I've spent so much time thinking about this stuff, we came up with better ideas, and it was this awesome brainstorming, just a spirited, loving, beautiful creation of mankind. At the end of it, we all hugged, embraced, and the basis of the competition, because I want you to know this as fast as possible so we can spread word of it, is we're going to have a video competition who can come up with the best 3-minute video to, you got to identify the enemy and then solve the problem. Step by step, how do you do it? How do you spread awareness to create a movement? And I'm going to offer in there is whoever is this winner of this competition, and I'm going to disqualify myself. But I'm going to make a video just as an example of what I would do, but I will not win it. So I want to make sure that whoever wins this will be one of the foremost spokesmen. And when we set up this, we're going to have a 24-hour We Are Change channel where content is provided with all the different We Are Change locations wherever is interested, and we're going to sell a subscription to the Save the World. It's literally a Save the World program. I'm sure I'm missing stuff. I'll add that in later, but I wanted to get this out as quick as possible. And please spread awareness, spread this video far and wide, and make a video. We need your ideas. We want everybody's ideas, and whoever idea the cream goes up to the crop, we're going to vote for the winner. In fact, the audience is going to vote for the winner. Not when we see these done before where you have an individual. We want the audience to pick it and make it interactive. And the whole thing will be transparent. We want every spectrum of, we're generally libertarians, but we want every spectrum to be represented. So let's do that. This is what's going on. And get excited. This is a really, really exciting thing. I literally think we witnessed a miracle tonight. Do you know what I'm saying? It was really profound. It was really, really, really awesome. Like just beyond words. Unspeakable beauty and unity and focus, and how can we get everybody else? What else we can do? And the next one we do, we'll participate. If there's other groups that want to have ideas, we'll participate in theirs. We don't want to make it, this is our thing. We want it to be inclusive. But it's kind of like everybody's been waiting for everybody else to take the lead. So we just want to take the initiative and get these kind of ideas moving. And let's do it. It's doable. We can do everything they did. They created a debt system of money. We can invert that and create it out of usury-free money. They have systems with media. Well, they're harnessing our energy, so let's just extract it and create our own systems. That's the underlying issue. Just to keep it really simple, there's energy that's being, our energy is being perverted, and now we want to redirect it. And ultimately, the way it all leads, it leads to a point where we have a debt jubilee that we get of income and property taxes. It's the Save the World. That is the mission of this initiative, is to save the world. There's nothing coming from the TV, and those guys got their finger on the button, and we got to figure out a way to get their finger away from the button. And I'm telling you, it's not with scaring them. They're scared people right now because they've done bad stuff. We need to get them to pull away, offer them forgiveness and leniency, and kind of work out some kind of system to hash this out. Now's the time. The world is on the brink, literally. Everybody knows it. They just differ as to how we're going to implement a solution. Well, the solution isn't voting, and the solution isn't just doing nothing. It's taking action. And what we're doing, what we're going to create on our own, will manage our problems on its own. Ultimately, if you pay the sheriff, they can't enforce tax and property liens, tax liens, or foreclose in your houses. And this is, once we take that power back, once the enforcers work for the people again, and they'll work for us because we'll create our own monetary system. That's literally, if the private Federal Reserve bankers made their own monetary system, well, we have every bit of a right to do that as they do. We just can't put U.S. on it. And the underlying issue is ethichours.com has been doing this for 20 years. So it's a proven system, and that is going to be the basis that fuels the other systems, a communication system, our own network of TV, a subscription where everybody can make some money to survive, and we can offer everybody jobs through the monetary system and through the Fonzie. It's late. If I messed up and look sloppy, I apologize, but we've been talking literally since 7 o'clock, and it's 2 in the morning, so time to turn it off. Thanks for listening.